Sometimes in life, things can be unexpected. You strive and dream for something, yet you collapse. Well, this metaphor turned literally for me one of my last meets of my cross-country season. I have been on the Don Bosco cross-country team for the past 4 years now, this last year as team captain. Now, most of the time, team captain is a meaningless title given to the senior. But I thought, what it really meant to be a team captain, how I can use my leadership abilities to motivate the people around me, and when those leadership opportunities would come to me. Sometimes when your dream is so close to achieving it, you may have to step over people. It may not be worth it. This is the time when one of my teammates collapsed right in front of me the last 100 meters of one of my final races. Ever since I was a freshman, I always wanted to be in the top 10 runners of a meet. I'd strived and I'd pushed it every year, but I never came close. Finally, this last senior year, I thought this was my time. I could do this. I pushed myself, every meet getting a little bit faster. As we came to the Nashua Plainfield meet, I thought this is one of my last meets. I need to do this. Those of you who don't know a Nashua Plainfield golf course, it is very hilly and extremely hard to run. But I thought this was my last chance. I need to do this. As we walked the course, it was a pretty hard course. As we walked it, a teammate of mine said his stomach hurt, but we didn't really think much of it because he was known for complaining. As we went up to the starting line and the guy raised his hands and shot the gun, we were off. I could feel butterflies in my stomach, but I knew that I needed to do this. This was my final chance to be in the top 10 runners. As I ran a beautiful race, it was amazing. I pumped my arms, I used all my strength I had, and when I came and I crossed that final turn, I could see the finish line in the end. And I could hear my coach screaming, "You're in 11th place, pass your teammate and you'll be in 10th. And I thought, this was my dream. This is what I always wanted. As I pushed and pushed harder, I could feel my heart beating. And as I look over and see my teammate, he was ghostly white, as he fell to the ground, throwing up. I stopped and I looked around. In that split second, so many things happened. I looked and I saw my teammate's mom and my coach, and I thought, what if this was my mom? What if I was the one laying on the ground? What would my teammate do? And I thought, this was one of those leadership opportunities I wanted. This was one of those times that I could show my leadership abilities to the crowd around me and show what it means to be a team captain. We always see those cheesy commercials where a little kid goes and helps another kid up, but we don't really think much of it. But now, this was my chance to be one of those cheesy commercials. This was my chance to show the world why they show those, what it means to be a leader. So, I picked him up, and I grabbed him, and I pulled him the last 100 meters. As people went by us, I didn't really think much of it. All that I worried about was my friend and my teammate crossing that line. We ended up getting 17th place, but it was worth it. In conclusion, when life gives you a chance to be a leader, take it, because those chances don't come often. Never step over people to achieve your dream, because when you do, the fulfillment of the actual deed, the good deed, is better than the fulfillment of achieving your dreams. And in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, people grow through experience when they meet life head on, courageously and honestly. This is how we build character. Thank you.